guys, it's your golden girl Harriet Maloba. Welcome back to my channel, to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, share, and enjoy my content. Comment down below what you'd wish me to bring. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I don't take it for granted. Today we are back in the kitchen and we are going to have three items at the same time that are going to be eaten as one meal. So what are we going to cook? We are going to have chicken curry, and for chicken curry we are going to have chicken breasts. Then we have 2 onions, we have 2 tomatoes, we have 1 cup of cooking cream, we have 5 grams of desiccated coconut, we have ginger from 1 clove and garlic and ginger. We have 1 apple which we are going to cut at that time, because if we cut now it's going to oxidize. Then we have 10 grams of raisins that I have already soaked in warm water so that it can be cleaned and at the same time absorb back the water, the moisture. And then I also have lemon juice from 1 lemon and mango, 2 spoons of mango chutney. If you want your curry very hot, remember curry is from, it originated from India. So people are using it. If you get the original curry, it's very hot. But not so many people can withstand that hotness of the curry. Of course, don't miss curry powder, cayenne pepper, chili powder, paprika, white pepper, and garlic powder. But because I want my family, most of the members don't do hotness, so I will avoid a bit of the peppers, about 3, and I will only use a bit of black pepper. So what do we need? We already have our breasts cleaned, so we simply wipe and cube. Remove the extra moisture and we cube. So just cut into small cubes. You cut a stripe, then into cubes. Curry can be, you can have chicken curry, you can have beef curry, you can have fish curry, you can have egg curry, mutton curry, or egg curry. The curry base is the same, but the protein bit is what will change and give it its name. So if we are going to make the curry and put in eggs, then it will become egg curry. If we put in beef, then it will become beef curry. So how you are going to handle the protein will differ, because like beef, it's not, the texture is not the same as the chicken breast. So beef, you'll handle it differently because it needs more time to cook. But with breast, it's quicker. So we will make the curry to cook for a while before we add in our chicken, which we are going to seal in the juices before we remove it, and we wait to add it into our curry when the curry has cooked for a while. You don't have to have many ingredients for you to enjoy these meals. Depending on how big your family is. Like mine, 3 breasts, chicken breasts were enough. There are those who can just use 2. Once your chicken breasts are cubed and they are clean, we are going to take the flour, 5 grams, put in a half a teaspoon of salt, then we dust the chicken. This will help when you're sealing in your juices. It will form a hard coat around, and that will help in not allowing the juices to ooze out, because we need them when we are simmering it in the curry. So once you have it like that, so now we are going to heat the oil in our pan, and then we seal in the juices. Then we will remove and proceed now in the preparation of the curry. So once we have heat our oil, we had 5 ml of oil in the pan. Now we put the chicken. Let the oil heat completely so that it burns the surface of the chicken and give it a hard coat before we remove. You can see it has been coated. It's not removing the juices. We need those juices during simmering so that the flavors can be blown out. So we are going to eat our curry with the naan bread. So we already sealing in. So we have here 9 cups of flour. We have 2 spoons of yeast, 2 eggs, oregano, a teaspoon, a bit of dhania, coriander, and we are going to use some 2 spoons of sugar, plus we have 3/4 cup of oil. So the flour has already been sieved. So we are going to put just 1 spoon of salt. Of course, we have the yeast, it's instant. We have the oregano and dhania, plus 2 teaspoons of sugar to give the yeast some food. And then we will have the eggs. So break them in a separate to see that they are okay before you add them in, to avoid accidents of a rotten egg. Remember to keep watching your chicken which you are sealing in. With this, we are going to add 2.5 cups of plain yogurt. And 2.5. Plus some oil. We will put and leave just a bit for putting on top of the dough after it has been kneaded. And of course, we need some warm water. So we make into a soft dough. We'll be using the warm water to make the soft dough. Remember not to make the dough too watery. So you will put water in bits. So once our dough is soft enough, we are going to put it on the side. Remember, it is yeast, so we will put it on the side so that it can raise or double its size. So the remaining oil, you rub it around so that it doesn't form crust, and you leave it, cover it with a cloth so that it can raise, it can double its size. Cover with a clean cloth so that it can double its size. As that one is doubling its size, we will proceed to our curry. We have sealed in our juices. We can see how our cubes, chicken cubes are looking like. So now we can proceed with the curry sauce. So the same pan, when you remove, put it on the side, you use the same pan with the same oil that was inside that has remained, you use it to proceed with the curry sauce. So you put in your onions, cubed onions, until they brown. So now, because we are waiting for our naan bread to double its size, we can be doing the curry sauce and the salad. Our vegetable of the day will be sweet salad. So what do we need for the sweet salad? Just carrots, pineapple, which we are going to cube, the raisins, which I've already put in warm water so that it can absorb the moisture and at the same time clean them. So we are going to grate our carrots. The carrots have been cleaned and peeled. So remember, we said when you're in the kitchen, you have to dovetail. At least try to do as much as you can within the shortest time possible. So as the onions have done, we are going to put ginger and garlic. Then we put black pepper. This is when you can put those other peppers if you had. So as we are going to use only black pepper. And then we have desiccated coconut. And curry powder. 2 spoons of curry powder. tomato. Adding our tomato. Excuse me. And the mango chutney. They will all cook at the same time. Coming together. Then you can have a bit of tomato paste. 2 spoons. So our dough is already doubled its size. And in the process, guys, Kenya Power did that thing. But anything for my viewers. So we are on because the dough has already doubled its size. We couldn't wait. So you make balls just the way you make for chapati. We will make the balls, then we leave them to raise again, or we can roll and leave them to raise when they are in a rolling form, when they've already been rolled flat, because naan is a flat bread. So we can roll and put them on the side so that they can raise before we, just briefly, for about 5 minutes, then we put on the pan. We'll be doing now both our curry pot and our naan bread pan. So we'll be putting the pan and go on. You simply roll and leave them to raise a bit. When they're in that position, don't put a lot of flour. You can see the blisters because we have used yeast. So we can turn it and we continue. We add in our chicken. So as it's going on, you can't be brushing with butter. You can see how it's swelling. It has to raise. So you can brush with butter. We made our dough with dhania and oregano. So you can have dhania. And the raisins, the currants. So once we have put our currants, we can now grate our apple. You don't peel, just grate like that. This one will make your curry to be sweet. And also remember, we have our naan bread. Then you can put our cooking film. And we have stock. This is white stock. I used the bones from the chicken. Every time I make chicken, I remove the bones, put on the side. Then I boil the bones with a liter, 2 liters of water, and some spring onions, some carrot peels. So I boil them together, then sieve and put it on the side. So every time I make chicken, I normally use the stock. So you can see our curry has come out quite well. I leave it to simmer. Reduce the heat, leave it to simmer. But before that, we need to correct the salt. Because remember, the only salt that is there is the one that we used to season the chicken. Just a bit. A lot of salt is not good for our health. Yep. So our curry is actually currying. We cover, reduce the heat and let it simmer. So we proceed with our naan bread. Don't forget we are doing two here at the same time. Our curry is looking nice, radiant, with a very nice color. So this we can switch off and put it ready for serving. As we finish the naan breads. We are going to final dress our curry with lemon juice before we serve. Serve the chicken. And we have our naan bread there. That's our spoon for eating the curry and our vegetable. Today we said it was going to be sweet salad. So we place there. Because of the hotness of the curry, we always serve with a sweet vegetable, especially for those who want it very hot. So here we are, our plate is ready. For our guests. Our naan bread is very soft, you can see, very, very soft. Thank you guys for always supporting me in what I do. Enjoy your kitchens, cook interesting meals for your families, keep changing, it's not that hard. Don't bore your family with only one particular item. You can make a variety. As I had said, for the curry, the protein can either be chicken, can be beef, can be kofta curry, can be egg curry, can be vegetable curry if you don't take the meat. Let's say you're vegetarian, it can be vegetable curry. You can have fish curry. So it's upon you. The curry sauce, the basic recipe is the same. The protein is what you can keep changing. Thank you, and thank you once again. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting this golden girl.